We're about to get in it. Y'all have already seen it. I haven't seen it yet, so this is I've been waiting all week for this. Let's do it. Oh my god. Was that a zombie? That looked like a zombie.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. And
that looked like a
to our
zombie.
Resident Evil Showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, here to give you a closer look into what Capcom has coming up for the Resident Evil
entryway, the main entryway to this castle looks.
Resident Evil Village gameplay that you do not want to miss. So without further ado,
it gives off heavy mansion vibes. Resident Evil 1 Spencer Mansion vibes.
Hey now, think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about it.
I can't, man. I'm excited. Village looks incredible. I hope we see gameplay. Hope we get the release date. Pre-orders, the whole deal. God, this looks so good. Oh.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg.
Man.
Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughter's
RE Engine.
When I find him,
Pushing it. This is RE Engine showing off.
Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down.
Just the inflection, yeah, there we go. RE Engine, the facial stuff. Oh my god, look at this.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
No. The place is full of nothing but blood.
Yo. Yeah, this looks incredible. These zombies, straight up zombies, baby. Zombies. And these chicks. The moth witch vampire chicks. Oh man.
Wow, Ethan Winters. There you are.
Chris, what you doing with that baby? And what's Harley Quinn doing in the castle? Man, don't let my boy Chris be a dick.
You. Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters.
What was going on there? What was going on right there? Wow. That's a nice look.
That was amazing, but I still have so many questions. Like, what can I
It
do
was
on
like
this thing?
no gravity, all the stuff was floating around.
Let's see what he has to say.
And his voice, that guy's voice was super eerie.
Hey everyone, I'm Pete Fabiano, producer on Resident Evil Village. When we first announced Resident Evil Village back in June, we only mentioned PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X.
The main entryway at the castle.
We've been working hard to bring the survival horror experience onto current generation consoles as well. Resident Evil Village will also be coming to PlayStation 4.
Isn't that previous generation?
Day and date.
Isn't current gen PS5?
The PS4 version can be upgraded
Xbox
for
Series
free
X?
to the digital PS5 version. And the Xbox One version gives you free access to
Look,
the game on Xbox
that's
Series
fine.
X through Smart Delivery.
It's gotta work.
Also my pleasure to tell you
Don't
exactly
cyberpunk
what
that.
you
Don't
can
cyberpunk it.
Resident Evil Village will be available worldwide on May 7th, 2021, with pre-orders kicking off today.
What?
Alongside the standard edition, we have a few other options for the game. First, we have the Digital Deluxe Edition.
This is what I want to see.
Players will be able to heighten their survival horror experience with extra content, including in-game items that call back to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. There's also a collector's
Oh.
edition for consoles that includes all the deluxe edition content, as well as a striking figure of Chris Redfield.
Nice,
Steelbook
nice.
case, poster, and art book. And for
Nice.
those of you who haven't played the previous entry, we have the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Bundle. This lets you get your hands on the award-winning RE7 while you wait for Resident Evil Village. Pre-order any of these editions.
Yeah, man,
You'll get your hands on
I wasn't able to get the Resident Evil 3 Collector's Edition. I want this
Survival
one.
Resource Pack, which will offer additional support during the first few hours of gameplay. Finally, digital pre-orders from the PlayStation Store will receive an exclusive Resident Evil Village mini soundtrack.
I was saying first week of May,
I've been waiting
so
for this. I know you've been waiting for this.
nice.
It's time for the world premiere first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay.
Dig it.
Alongside this first look, we have Pete Fabiano back to offer some insights as well.
Let me see.
Let's take a look.
Check these pre-orders right now because I'm late to the game. I'm late to the game. I gotta check these pre-orders.
Now we're here to give you an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay.
Oh, let me put that down for a second.
Just like in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, you'll be taking control.
This looks so good. Like my,
Away from
like
the village to the castle. Players will need to get in. and
the
search
atmosphere
for
is
that dog.
incredible.
As you've noticed by now, Resident Evil Village keeps the first-person perspective. We think it really draws players into the detailed world we've created.
I'm gonna have to pop some Dramamine to play this. I'm gonna have to pop something to play this because I'm already gonna get motion sick watching this part. This right here is like a perfect mashup, I was trying to say earlier, of Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 4. That's really what I'm getting from this right here. Just this room, this lobby area. This is heavy RE1 and RE4 mashup, if you're asking, in my opinion.
A ton of effort into creating a truly authentic feel. From art design to technology, everything
God.
and create some beautiful visuals.
That's like that looks like it's completely interactive.
Now it's time to meet some of the castle denizens. As you'd expect, a warm welcome's not really what's in store for you.
Alright, let's see it. Oh, ladies, easy.
Man blood.
Ooh, ouch! That looks painful.
Now, let's take a look at him.
Here comes big girl.
Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Her little brother's Heisenberg, she said earlier in that shot. Is Bryan Cranston in this game?
We're finally going to show off.
We getting some Breaking Bad in here? That's a zombie.
Garden will also be.
It's got a sword. Oh, nice. Dude, this looks
Each type of
awesome.
enemy has their own distinct way of fighting.
What the
Their strategy to defeat them.
Whoa! What?
Everyone knows what to do with red barrels.
It's like werewolves and like a huge troll.
Some of you will remember a similar management system in Resident
It's the
Evil. This
RE4
time around, we've added crafting.
case
It allows you
system.
to create items such as first aid and ammo. There's also an
This looks incredible.
throughout the game.
This looks incredible.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winter.
Oh man.
How do you know my name? Anyone who is
What are you buying? What are you
Agent
selling?
makes a return. This time
Thank
he's
you.
known as the Duke. You'll be going
It's John
to
Wayne.
buy and sell weapons, amongst other things.
Uh,
The director
That looks
wanted to give you a
cool.
unique look, and you'll
I wanna know more
find
about the crafting
situations each time you
and the
encounter him.
upgrades.
He's an interesting fellow. Smash away with your trusty
Stereo pip pip.
There's plenty of items to find and recover.
Huh. Just the environments look incredible in this. The craft. So I want to know more about the crafting now.
And we've also got extra objectives outside of the main ones.
Of course.
Of course, it goes without saying that there'll be plenty of puzzles to solve. for
Yes.
players to move
Yes.
forward. Oh, and plenty of surprises to keep you on your toes.
Now the defending thing, I've thought the series needed a mechanic like that for a long time. What the? Oh, they're biting him, or they're coming out of him?
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string
It's a man. That's so creepy. That's so sick. That's awesome.
That's one way to end the video.
Just
Now
take my
let's show
money.
you what's in store for Resident Evil Village. Let's take a look at the exclusive PlayStation 5 demo.
Dropping tonight for those of you lucky enough to have a PS5. Maiden.
For this demo, players won't be playing as Ethan, but as a character we're referring to as the Maiden. Unlike the actual game,
Iron
this
Maiden
experience
forever.
doesn't feature combat or even blocking.
So you're just running for your life. That's interesting. That's it. I like
We're
that.
hoping to have
If I had a
players
PS5, I'd play it.
feel for the visuals and audio as they take the Maiden on her journey to find a way out of the castle. And you can download the exclusive demo on PlayStation 5 today.
The artwork is just
Of course, We
incredible.
want as many people as possible to get a chance to play.
The artwork is
So we'll have a
incredible.
separate new demo available on all platforms, ready for sometime this spring.
Okay. He's like, we got
This
you.
year marks the 25th anniversary
We
of the
got
Resident
you.
Evil
I like that
franchise,
guy.
with the very first game released in
We
Japan
got you.
back on March 22nd, 1996. Since then, the series has expanded well beyond the realm of video games.
25
Toys,
years
board
of
games,
Resident
TV
Evil this
movies,
year.
Live-action Hollywood films. Resident Evil has become a cultural icon. Resident Evil continues to offer surprises around every corner, so let's pass it along to producers Yoshi Konda to hear more about what you can expect in 2021.
Earlier this month, we started inviting players to join a club.
Yo, he looks like Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop, man.
Later next week. But I want to use this
No
chance to
joke.
give you more details.
He
With the
looks like
25th
Spike Spiegel.
anniversary of Resident Evil
That's
coming on
incredible.
March 22nd, we are excited to celebrate this milestone with our fans. Last September, we showed off a piece of key art showcasing some of Resident Evil's iconic characters to start the celebration. Now, I'm happy to announce what was behind that.
It's like a multiplayer
Let's take a
thing.
look.
This is kind of... The art style in this kind of looks odd. Reverse. Yeah, see... I'm not really... I mean, it's fine. This looks like it's like rough. It's still the rough stages. Or is that what it's going to look like? Like every character ever in Resident Evil in a big brawl.
25th anniversary of the franchise, showcasing so many of the characters
Hunk.
that fans love. It'll be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village. So be sure to follow the Resident Evil social channels for the latest news. And check out the official website for even more details.
Interesting to see the Baker family mixing it up with Leon and Claire and everybody.
On behalf of Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft, congratulations to the Resident Evil team on their 25th anniversary. We can't wait to get our hands on our reverse. For the occasion, we are bringing a celebration to our game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. For a limited time, you will be able to collect some of the iconic outfits and items from the original Resident Evil trilogy. Everyone that logs in during the event will get Leon Kennedy's Raccoon Police Department outfit as a warm-up.
Huh.
Now let's have a look at some of these.
Okay. That's interesting. So is there going to be like a Division 2 level that takes place in Raccoon City? That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Jill. The best Jill costume with the beret and everything. That's still my favorite. Hunk. Hunk about to get some. Hunk about to get in it.
皆様こんにちは。バイオハザードの映像作品にてプロデューサーを務めていますカプコンの小林博之です。昨年発表しましたフル 3DCG
I'm interested in
バイオハ
this.
ザードインフィニットダークネスについてお話ししたいと思います。ゲームでおなじみのレオンとクレアが
All of the Resident Evil CG movies have been at least interesting. They've not all been good, but they've been interesting.
となっておりまして、レオンがスーツ姿でとある場所でゾンビ事件に巻き込まれます。
A few years after Resident Evil 4.
全世界配信になりますので
When's it coming out?
お楽しみください。
No, is there still no release date for that?
Wow, a lot's been happening, and I hope you enjoyed watching. But if you missed anything along the way, don't worry. Keep an eye on the Resident Evil social channels and official website, which will be sharing everything from today's show.
Okay.
As a quick reminder, Resident Evil Village is available for pre-order starting today for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One,
The enemies in this look so
And don't forget,
the women in
PlayStation 5
black
players get a
that
CG
dissolve and come back is whatever magic that is they're using is so awesome. That might be my favorite part of what they showed was them.
I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Wow. Alright, so that was really interesting. Like, I am really excited. I'm more excited for Resident Evil Village now. Like, with the crafting and the customization stuff that you can do, and just the atmosphere and what they're pulling off. I love the defense kind of thing that you can do, right? And just what they're doing with the story. Ethan Winters seems to have some kind of like prime importance in this now, and there's a whole thing with Chris taking a baby. I'm glad they, like, Chris is like the RE1 cast is probably my favorite characters in Resident Evil. Wesker, Chris, and Jill. Jill's my favorite character. All-time Resident Evil favorite character is Jill Valentine. But I love that they're keeping the mystery around Chris mysterious. Like, it just showed him taking that baby, right, from Ethan's house. You don't really know anything else that's going on. So I love that they're keeping the mystery with him kind of tight. And I didn't show too much in this with him. I'm stoked. I think what they showed with the gameplay stuff was really cool. The guy with the circle-rimmed glasses and the big hat, you know, he had that big mallet or axe thing on his shoulder. That was cool. The enemies look awesome. You got like zombies, you got werewolves, you got witches and what look like vampires. You got all this crazy gothic horror stuff going on. And I'm sure there's going to be a science fiction element to it once you unravel the mystery. And I love that they're doing that now with Resident Evil. They present it since 7 as like this mystical kind of like horror, like this fantastical horror going on, but really there's like a scientific explanation to it. But they don't peel that sticker off too quick, right? They let you get into it, and the horror in this game looks great. The horror in Resident Evil 7 was really good. It's just I have a hard time playing first person. I'm gonna go back and finish 7 before this comes out. I will go back and finish Resident Evil 7 before this comes out. I'm going to play through it, get it, try to platinum it, and get through it before this game comes out. But man, this looks so good. This looks so good. Like, the horror in this looks potent. Very potent. I can't stress enough how after Resident Evil 6, and even 5, those games weren't scary, right? They were fun to an extent. Resident Evil 5, I still think is a great game. Resident Evil 6 was okay. It wasn't up to the bar that Resident Evil had set for me, basically. And a lot of people have different opinions on that. It wasn't scary. It just threw waves of stuff at you with some creepy scenes in between, but it wasn't scary. It wasn't Resident Evil. 7 got back to it. Resident Evil 8 or Village, whatever you want to call it. This looks incredible. I can't wait. This is going to be off the charts. I'm glad they showed what they showed. Now, we didn't get any kind of remakes or anything like that. No Code Veronica remake. That was my prediction, right? I was hoping they had a Code Veronica remake announced. No Resident Evil 4 remake, whatever. We're getting a great game. I'm cool with it. That RE-verse, not into that. No, I'm not into those types of games that they do with Resident Evil. These brawl battle royale kind of games they do with Resident Evil. They just don't work. I mean, in my opinion, they just don't work because, I mean, I like what they're doing with this one, right? They're saying, hey, this is just a fun thing we're doing. They're probably going to give it away. I can't remember if they said they're giving it away with Resident Evil Village or if it's just going to be something else, but it's kind of like what they did with that one that came out when Resident Evil 3 Remake came out. If you're going to do those, do them, fine. But just don't make people pay for them because they're not good. You know, they had the Operation Raccoon City game and the games like it they've done. They just don't work. Because Resident Evil is character and story driven horror at its finest. At its finest. Like when Resident Evil, the games for Resident Evil that really hit, first one, RE2, RE4, you know, the ones that really hit are, when it's hitting on all cylinders, it's the best horror around. When it's hitting its stride, the story, the characters are good, all that, it's the best horror around, in my opinion. That's why I think those types of games don't work, because it's not story, it's not character driven, it's just a big free for all, and you're trying to accumulate score, you're trying to do this or that. You know, it's not what Resident Evil's about. Those games are fine if you like to play them. That's great. They are fun. They can be fun, but they're fun for like a few hours, right? The mainline Resident Evil games you can go back and play over and over and over again because they're good, because they're so good. The stories are good, and the horror, the characters, all that's good. So I'm excited about this. That was a lot of fun. I overhyped myself. It was a great presentation. It was a fantastic presentation. I overhyped myself. I expected way too much, more than they probably were intending to deliver anyway. So I think a few people did that. But I'm excited for what we got. I thought it was really good. The presentation was very well done. So now we just wait for May 7th. I'm going to go on right now and see if I can pre-order any of those special collector's editions with Chris Redfield. Gotta get it. Gotta put him over here. Well, here you can't see. Gotta put him over here with Leon. Gotta put him over here with Leon. Right over here. I didn't get Jill. Gotta put him with Leon. So anyway, y'all have a great night. Keep rocking. I will see you all very soon. Until then, you all be safe out there. Be good to each other. And I will see you all in the next video.